Well, the Mille Miglia jacket is actually the main reason I became a designer in the first place. I was a big fan of CP Company and Stone Island, but actually the Mille Miglia itself encompasses the design principles, I think, that Massimo Osti captured originally. So the Mille Miglia jacket design was originally conceived for the 1988 edition of the Mille Miglia car race, which is traditionally run in cabriolet cars on the open road. Starting in 1927, Massimo Osti reacted to this event really through his sponsorship with CP Company and invented this piece of iconic design, which incorporated certain features like the goggles built into the hood and the watch viewer through the sleeve to look at the watch and the chronograph as a sign of capturing the race itself through garment design. For me, redesigning the Mille Miglia is not only a huge honor, but also, a massive responsibility, because in a lot of ways, the original design is already perfect. In a minimalistic sense, it already has everything to communicate the concept. But I was really interested in the idea of elevating the functionality of it for it to actually become the best jacket to wear in the context that it was intended for. And ultimately creating the best driving jacket that we could possibly create. So all the design features are really justified by the original concept. So we've really taken that and breathed new soul into the existing concept, but by retaining the original design cues that really communicate that it is a CP Company Mille Miglia. We've utilized Gore-Tex fabric, the most waterproof and breathable fabric that we could use, and finished the whole garment with thermotaping. So it's completely waterproof, but at the same time we've managed to keep the real visual aesthetic integrity of CP Company by giving a natural finish to this really highly technical fabric. We've dyed it with a process called Tinto Terra, which is actually using soil pigments from the earth. So it actually looks kind of like an antique, but also like a futuristic garment. And we've constructed it completely from scratch on natural sculpture of the human body in the shape of a person driving. And we've restructured the balance and the structure of the whole garment so that it's actually in the position of the person driving in its relaxed state, and the points of tension are only visible when the person is not driving. We've also engineered a very interesting articulation into the pocket construction, where the jacket actually transforms from being upright, walking in normal life, to when you're sitting on the car, it actually covers your legs and articulates with your body as your body shape changes when you're driving. I'm not really interested in making aesthetic decisions just for the benefit of the visual of the product. And this jacket is really more about creating something new, inventing something that didn't exist before, but that you can really understand not only because of the new visual it creates, but because of the experience that you feel when you interact with it as a product.